Welcome to MovieMania. Superman didn't just soar onto screens, it tore through them. This film's production was a sky-high adventure of intense director passion, stunning comic-accurate revelations, and a star who embodied hope in ways nobody expected. Fasten your seatbelts. Here are the top 10 wild facts about the making of Superman. And the bonus? Let's just say even the dogs got famous. Up, up, and away, this ride gets rough fast. Number 1. David Corenswet's extreme physique transformation. David Corenswet didn't just play Superman, he became a Kryptonian science experiment. Deadlifts topping 500 pounds, aerial silks to perfect flight posture, isometric holds that made his muscles look like steel. His diet, 6,000 calories a day, 2 pounds of bison, liquid egg whites, peanut butter shakes. He said he missed vegetables. The suit itself came wired with medical-grade coolant tubes just to keep him from passing out. 2. Director's personal canine inspiration for Krypto. Krypto almost didn't exist. James Gunn only wrote him in after adopting his own tornado of fur, Ozu, a dog so destructive Gunn once described him as a walking special effect. He asked himself, what if this thing had superpowers? The answer was Krypto. Ozu even became the 3D model for the character, while Jolene, another pup, stood in on set. Superman might save the world, but Ozu inspired the chaos. 3. John Murphy's nod to John Williams. Listen close. When Superman first takes flight in full glory, the score teases 3 seconds of John Williams' iconic 1978 theme. Then, just as nostalgia kicks in, composer John Murphy hijacks it with his own Kryptonian motif, built from a theremin and crystals singing bowls. A love letter and a torch passing. Gunn called Williams' theme one of the greatest scores ever written, and Murphy used it like a handshake between generations. 4. The helicopter stunt gone wrong. Then came the nightmare. A practical stunt, Superman catching a falling helicopter. On paper, cinematic gold. On set, disaster. The rigging cable, rated to hold 42,000 pounds, snapped. The 20-ton chopper slammed into an emergency airbag. No one was hurt, but the accident cost $4 million in delays. Corenswet had nightmares for weeks. Gunn responded by mandating a triple-check safety protocol, every stunt signed off personally. The film nearly lost its hero before he ever flew. 5. Green Lantern's bowl cut insistence. Guy Gardner's hair almost started a war. Nathan Fillion was cast as the Green Lantern with the worst haircut in comics, infamous bowl cut. Studio heads wanted it toned down, more modern. Fillion flat out refused, said the cut was the character. No haircut, no Gardner. He won, and the ridiculous hairline became one of the most accurate comic translations in the whole movie. If you liked the video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. 6. Practical flight sequences. Flying wasn't faked, not all of it. Gunn wanted Top Gun Maverick in the sky. Cinematographer Henry Braham strapped red cameras to rigs and used StabiliZe nano-stabilizers for practical aerial shots. Corenswet dangled, flipped, spun through rotating rigs until the crew swore they were watching a man fly. Minimal CGI, maximum nausea. And when the cameras rolled, it wasn't green screen, it was flight school with a cape. 7. Surge in online search interest. The moment the film hit theaters, something strange happened. Not at the box office, but online. Google searches for "adopt a dog near me" shot up by more than 500%, and it wasn't random. It was because of Krypto, Superman's loyal sidekick. Fans weren't just cheering for the cape, they wanted the dog. Even "adopt a schnauzer" spiked nearly 300%. Forget popcorn sales, this movie sold rescue dogs. 8. David Corenswet's input on the costume. The red trunks. For years they were gone, scrapped as outdated, but Corenswet fought for them. He argued Superman should look friendly, approachable to kids, not like an armored alien. Gunn listened. The trunks returned. Corenswet modeled Clark Kent's posture not just after Christopher Reeve, but after his own brother-in-law, an enormous man with the gentlest presence. That balance, power and kindness, became the core of his Superman. 9. David Corenswet performed most of his own stunts. Corenswet didn't want to hide behind a stunt double. He performed most of his own flights and fights, rehearsing brutal sequences once or twice before nailing them. He even played both Superman and his evil clone Ultraman, switching sides mid-flight while his stunt double mirrored him in reverse. One actor, two roles, one fistfight with himself. 10. Corn Sweat's skeptical reaction to Gunn's casting call. The call that changed everything. Corn Sweat didn't believe it at first. James Gunn rang to offer him Superman, and Corn Sweat thought it was a prank. He demanded proof. Gunn laughed and confirmed it was real. Corn Sweat later said if Superman was the only role he ever played, it would be enough. He was ready to give his whole career to the cape. Bonus! Who got star treatment on set? Not Superman, not Lois, not even Gunn. It was Jolene, the stand-in dog for Krypto. She had her own trailer, padded flooring, cooling fans, and a personal handler. Meanwhile, some actors were squeezing into shared dressing rooms. Corn Sweat joked the dog had better perks than the lead. Gunn just shrugged. She never missed a cue. And that wraps up our superpower deep dive into 10 wild behind-the-scenes facts about the soaring 2025 blockbuster, Superman. This film proves that a modern superhero epic can be both spectacular and deeply human, paying homage to legacy while forging its own path. Now it's your turn. Did we miss your favorite detail about Krypto, the flight scenes, or David Corn Sweat's incredible transformation? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look behind the Crimson Cape, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more heroic behind-the-scenes breakdowns. Here's another video MovieMania junkies loved.